Merry Crimbo.
Merry.
We are going to be ranking the top 10 Christmas movies. So, obviously there are loads and loads of Christmas films out in the world. So I've gone through and I picked out 10 of the most sort of common ones. And I've seen them all. So
I have not.
no, she's seen majority of them, and some of them she needs a bit of an education with, so that's fine because I'm educating her anyway. So we're going to pick them out of Mickey's head, and we're going to fight till death.
Oh, I didn't know this was
about
It's
what we
good.
think will be the top 10 order, and we'll be writing them on this lovely little whiteboard.
Nice.
Okay. Do you want to pick the first one?
Yes, thank you. The Holiday.
The Holiday.
Roodle-dee-doo and scroodle-dee-doo, roodle-dee-doo.
I think that's up there.
It is a good
It is
one.
a very good one.
Yeah.
I do like it a lot.
It's a weird one because it's not Christmas. It's a
Yeah.
winter time of year,
It's not
but they don't actually celebrate Christmas in it. This
no
whiteboard
New
code
Year's.
doesn't.
Isn't
They
it
have,
New Year's?
they have New Year's,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's such a nice, good, feel-good film.
It is very good.
Jack Black is brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we can always move it. Where do you think it should go?
It would probably be in my top 5.
Top 5?
Maybe
So
4? 4?
okay.
We'll start with
Yeah,
4.
I'm happy with
This
that.
is the first one.
Gremlins.
So this I haven't seen.
Okay, so this is an interesting one. So again, it's not really about Christmas, but it's Christmas time of year, and I think it came out at Christmas.
Okay.
And it's just such a cult classic film.
What is it about?
Gremlins.
Oh, no way.
No, so boy goes to a old like Chinese shop, and they sell this animal, a mogwai,
Okay.
and they're like, yes, a very nice present. Just don't get it wet and don't feed it after midnight.
Okay. Does not sound very Christmas at all. But
No,
I'll trust you.
it's not that Christmassy. It's got all the over the top American Christmas decorations
Okay.
everywhere, and it's snow and
Okay.
everything like that. But yeah, the plot's not very Christmassy. So for that, I think it'll be in the bottom ones.
Mhm.
But it is a good film, and you need to watch it at some
Okay.
point. Like,
All right. I like this. I feel like I'm gonna get an education.
it's a different one, and it is so popular in like the alternative sort of
Yeah. Nice.
So what do you,
I will let you rank this.
I'm gonna put it at 8.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Now this is like one of my favourite films.
Really?
Mhm.
I've seen it once.
Oh no, you haven't.
Yeah, and I only saw it the one time because it was when I was at uni, and Apple were doing all these weird sort of giveaway things. You know, like suddenly everyone had this U2 album on their iTunes for free, and suddenly I had this Home Alone DVD film on my iTunes, and I was like, well, that's weird. So
Have
I
you
watched
watched
it.
all of them though?
I think I have. I think I've seen the others since.
Okay.
It was okay.
I think this might be where we disagree.
Try and sell it to me. Why is it so good?
It's just hilarious. It's just so funny, and it's like, it's just a classic. Like when it gets to Christmas, all I want to watch is Home Alone. Literally, that is such
but
a.
like his Christmas is about family, and his whole family left him behind.
Yeah, but they find him. That's the whole point.
They find
And
him
then-
at home where they left him.
Where he gets robbed by. I think my favourite Home Alone is number 2, Lost in Manhattan.
Okay.
Where that is good.
Okay.
That is
Well,
good.
this
There's
is
some classic.
this is the first one though, so.
I think okay. Oh, okay. That might be lower down.
Mhm.
It might not be so high.
I watched it and I'm like, okay, now I know what people are talking about. Done. I reckon I could have set better traps, but I would have just called the police.
Yeah, I mean, why didn't he call the police?
Exactly.
I
And it's
don't
Macaulay
understand.
Culkin. Like, his face scares me anyway.
Not as a kid though.
Well, you
You
can
just
tell.
know what
You
he's
know,
gonna grow
looking at
into.
him. You're cute now, but look at you now. Now.
Now.
Now, Macaulay Culkin. What happens when you're best friends with a pop star?
Shame.
Just don't do it, guys. Don't be best friends with a pop star. Life lesson. So, where do you feel it should go?
I put it below The Holiday.
Yeah.
The first Home Alone. 6 maybe.
I would say Gremlins is better than it. So let's say Gremlins is 7
Okay, I'm happy with that.
and Home Alone is 8. And I will never be changed because I'm
Until you
right.
watch the second one again and then you. fall
I'm
in love
right.
with
She's wrong. Forget about it. That's my saying. Forget about it. I didn't tell people to shut up. I said forget about it. That's your opinion. Forget about your opinion. Not what I'm
Whoa.
saying. Forget your opinion. Mine's right. Okay, anyway. Elf.
Oh.
So I'm here now. I found you, Daddy. And
I do like Elf.
I like Elf.
Oh.
I know. I have a lot of controversial opinions, but they're right.
Forget about it.
I like it. I love Will Ferrell
Yeah.
and I like Elf. It's a nice feel-good film. But every time I watch it, I feel like throwing up. Because of the
At what
food.
point? Oh, okay.
Because he eats spaghetti with syrup. Like, I don't understand the
whatever
whole,
else is in
like,
there, so.
American
Sweet and
meals of
savoury.
sweet and savoury. That does not work in my life.
Not like bacon and maple.
Yeah,
on a
that's
pancake. Oh, it's
disgusting.
like my favourite thing in the world.
It's disgusting. And it should be a crime against humanity. And I'm ignoring the slaughter of animals in that.
Sorry.
But it's by far not my favourite film of his.
No, I have to agree with that. Like Step Brothers and
Oh, Step Brothers is like
Incredible.
Bible. But
It is such a Christmas film though.
It
but
is-
It needs to be given
it's a
more
classic,
ranking just
but
because
is it better than The Holiday?
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't say it's better than Holiday. So 5?
I'd go with 5.
Yeah.
5
Okay,
sounds
that's
good.
fine.
So you're saying it's better than the Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's more Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's not anything bad with it. It's just not the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I'd agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your turn.
After Christmas.
Ah.
do believe in Santa. He is real.
So I've only seen it once. Naomi's
Okay.
not sure she's seen it because I was talking to her about it earlier. But I would watch it again. And I remember the first time I watched it thinking, this is so much better than I thought it would
Mhm.
be.
Yeah, agreed. We went to the cinema as a family.
Did
at Christmas
you?
time
Oh,
to
that's
see
cute.
that. And yeah, everyone loved it. It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a good one. Is it better than Elf?
No, I think it's a good
I think
slot
it's a
in the
good-
middle
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But again, if you haven't
It's
seen
very
it,
good.
you need to watch it because
Yeah.
it's cute.
Yes. I felt it could move around a little bit though.
I think it might move around because I also know another one's going to come up and I have controversial opinions about. But I'm
Which
right.
one?
You're wrong. Forget about it. Love Actually.
Oh.
Got a sneaky feeling you'll find that Love Actually is all around.
It's a good one. It's a classic. You can't. Please tell me this isn't one you're controversial about. Oh no!
To be fair, I think I watched it last year and I've warmed up to it a bit. But as a child, I hated it. I absolutely hated
For
it.
what reason?
I think it's because it had Keira Knightley in it and I hated her.
Poor Kira.
And I just didn't really like. It just seemed a bit too sad to be a nice Christmas movie. I don't want to be sad at Christmas. And
No,
the
that's
two
true.
best plot lines are sad. Because you got the Snape guy cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
And then you've got the stepdad and son
the
grieving
Yeah.
storyline.
Was that because the mum died?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. But then it is just.
It's a
it's
classic,
just
and I
classic.
completely respect people do like it, but that's not how I want to spend my holiday.
Sad.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but I feel like you have to watch it.
And I hate the American plotline where the guy goes off to America. That's so stupid. That's completely unnecessary. And it wasn't until I moved to England I realised there was a whole storyline they deleted from the international part
Oh really?
with the Stacey from Gavin and Stacey and Martin Freeman.
Oh.
Yeah,
This doesn't exist.
it just doesn't exist abroad.
Oh.
Or yeah, because it's too rude. But I was like,
it's a good scene.
but the fact that if you can get rid of a whole plot line, that's not necessary. So those are two plot lines that aren't necessary. Two plot lines that are sad. What else is there? Are there any nice
Love.
bits?
And Christmas.
Loving those you've lost and love ending.
I feel like this is gonna go low down.
But then, oh, okay. The redeeming feature is Hugh Grant.
God, yes,
He is brilliant. He is amazing.
And the whole dancing.
Yes.
How
And
good.
actually, I do like Marty McCutcheon. On the
Mm.
radio. Whoa.
And what's the with the boards where they, where he comes to the front door. And
Oh, yeah.
What's that famous line?
Yeah.
I can't think.
Yeah.
What is it?
And then it's also when he's like, the kids asked him to do caroling, and then his driver's like, okay. I think we're gonna have to do some rearranging
I think
because it's
we do.
not 9
It's
or
not
10.
9 or 10. No.
But then,
Do we put it halfway?
where are we feeling? So, it's, in my opinion, it's worse than.
I'd say in between Elf and After
In
Christmas.
between Elf and After Christmas. So shift all these down.
Or do we move the holiday up?
I'm scared.
You make me nervous.
I'm really nervous. No, I don't think the holiday needs to go up because it's not enough Christmas.
Okay.
I'm happy to move these down,
Yeah, I could.
but then I still think After Christmas is better. I would say in between them.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Okay, so Home Alone is number 9 now.
How the Grinch Stole
He
Christmas.
looks exactly like every picture I've
You're a
ever
mean
seen or
one,
saw.
Mr. Grinch.
Okay, I don't like Jim Carrey.
I feel like I'm learning so much.
But this is a role where his acting and weirdness works
Mhm. Like perfectly.
perfectly.
Like,
And,
Couldn't anyone better.
like the story of it's really nice.
It's
And
full on Christmas.
absolutely. And the fact that Cindy Lou Who is played by what's her face from Gossip Girl.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but I know.
I know what her name is. Taylor Momsen. There you go. Swag. It's just like
It is. I think it might be one of my all-time favourites.
So you think it's up here?
I think it's on the top 3.
Really?
Or could,
It is good. I would say it's top 5.
is it better than The Holiday?
That's the bit I'm not sure of. I'll be willing to
I could do, yeah.
remove
I'm
that.
happy with that.
Okay, so The Holiday's going from 4th to 3rd.
Yeah. The Grinch is definitely better than Elf.
And The Grinch.
Sure.
I'll just write Grinch. Is 4th. Ah. I don't think you've seen this one.
Okay.
Miracle on 34th Street.
You're positive he's not the real Santa Claus?
I would say it's 1 or 2.
Oh.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, I need to watch
it's
this
one of
then.
my go-to Christmas films.
Nice. Is it full on Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically I'll try and tell you it without telling you it.
Okay.
So it's based around a little girl, Mara Wilson. you know. You know she's like in all the 90s films. Matilda, Mrs. Doubtfire.
The girl.
The little girl,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her mum works for Macy's.
Mhm.
So they live in New York.
Okay.
And it's the it's a Thanksgiving parade or something, but it's leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
So they're dealing with the Father Christmas or Santa situation.
Santa.
And she believes in Santa, but her mum's like, no, Santa doesn't exist.
Okay.
Blunt to her face.
Wow.
And then, what's his name? David Attenborough, his brother.
Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough, yeah.
I don't know who
So
he
he
is.
comes along and he gets the job as Father Christmas. And basically he does this whole thing, and then there's a court case trying to prove that he is Santa, the real Santa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that's what it is. And literally it's such a beautiful story.
Aw.
So
need to
touching
see.
and so heartwarming. It is.
I feel like maybe we put it as 2 and
2.
then we'll like
We'll see.
yeah.
So you're convinced to watch it?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Like, I have heard of it a lot, but I don't know why I've never seen it. So
I feel like vomiting with emotion right now. I haven't done that in a while.
The Santa Claus.
Ah, that's the extra one.
It is Santa! You killed him!
That doesn't deserve a 10.
It doesn't
I don't
deserve a
think it
10, no,
deserves a 10.
absolutely. I would say
Oh,
it's
but
better than quite a lot of these. I thought Home Alone would be 10 when I
When
was picking the films out. Yeah, no, I like that film. It's a classic and it's
It is
very
a good one.
90s.
I haven't seen them.
I don't know if
I
I've
don't
seen the
think I've seen them
sequels,
all.
but the first one is a classic.
Yeah, it's very
But where does it sit? Because it's Tim
I-
Allen, isn't it? And
Yeah.
he's like
It's incredible.
amazing.
I haven't watched it as much as I've watched After Christmas.
Okay, so you think it's below After
I'd
Christmas,
say it was for me.
above Love Actually?
Yeah, just because of the fact that it is a
I'm happy
very
with that.
Christmassy
The
film.
lower Love Actually is, the better life it is. I'm right. You're wrong. Forget about it. Oh, you know there's this one. Have you seen the Christmas movie with Whoopi Goldberg in? Where she's Father Christmas.
No.
Oh my god.
What
So
the
we
heck?
had it in Hong Kong. I don't think it's like a well-known one at all. But yeah.
It
that's-
sounds amazing. Any
yeah.
film with Whoopi Goldberg in
Exactly.
it. Good.
Okay, so last but not least, I know exactly what this
I don't
film
think
is.
it is.
White Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
I haven't seen that.
So, this is You've got tinsel across your nose.
Rudolph.
It's a classic.
Okay.
Like, you've heard of Holiday Inn? Oh my god. So Holiday Inn was a black and white film,
Okay.
and it was like the film where the song White Christmas came from.
Okay.
White Christmas the movie is kind of like a sequel to that,
Right.
but I was brought up on White Christmas and then didn't see Holiday until later.
Okay. Mhm.
But and it's not black and white, it's colour. But you've got Bing Crosby,
Mhm.
Danny Crane. I'll explain in a minute. And Rosemary Clooney. Okay.
George Clooney.
George Clooney's aunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bing Crosby, the Christmas
Yeah.
crooner.
Yeah.
Danny Crane was a big like actor and musical person. In fact, he plays Hans Christian Andersen in Hans Christian Andersen. If you haven't seen
Amazing.
that, you've got to watch that. It's really cute because he is about him coming up with all his stories like
Oh, cool.
Little Mermaid and Ugly Duckling and Thumbelina dance, Thumbelina sing, and stuff like that. It's really cute.
Nice.
And then Rosemary Clooney was a really famous singer,
Mhm.
aunt to George Clooney. Anyway, them and then some other lady.
Don't care about her.
And it is Christmas in a film, but you have to kind of like them singing because it's a musical.
Okay. Oh,
Mm.
nice. Why have I not watched this? Would it be Miracle?
In my heart, yes,
Okay.
because it makes me think of watching it with my family.
Mm.
But also, I know it's one that if you're not brought up on it, because it's so old and dated, it'll be harder to kind of get to like.
Yeah.
So I know if I like showed it at school, kids would be like,
What the heck?
yeah. Whereas Miracle on 34th, you can kind of just
Yeah.
enjoy it, even though it's still slightly dated, but not as much dated.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not sure between those two. But in my opinion, White Christmas is
The ultimate.
the ultimate
song.
Christmas film.
Nice. It's not a song.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
In 10th place, Home Alone.
Okay. Only because it's not the second time though that I'm allowing this.
Number 9 is Gremlins. Number 8 is Love Actually. Number 7 is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Arthur Christmas. Number 5 is Elf. Number 4 is The Grinch, or How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Nice.
Number 3 is The Holiday. Number 2 is Miracle on 34th Street. And number 1 is White Christmas. Are we happy with that?
I think I'm happy with that.
I'm right, you're wrong. Forget about it. Are there any that we haven't talked about that you just think they should have been in the top 10? Or, which I might talk about in a minute, controversial Christmas films
Okay.
that you watch during this time of year, but they're not actually Christmas films.
Yeah. Okay. I can think of 2 Christmas films that
Okay.
could potentially.
What are they?
The Polar Express.
Yep, I wrote that down and I screwed it up because it's a piece of rubbish.
Okay.
Well, I wrote it and then I changed it with Arthur Christmas because I was like,
Okay.
oh, that's so much better than that.
I have to half agree with you there. Because when it first came out, it was like, we loved it. It was such a Christmassy film. Watching it now, I'm really.
I don't think I saw it. I mean, okay. I love Disney. Disney, like,
Do you?
if you're not sure about that, like, who are you? Where have you been? What you doing? but it's one of the films I'm not too sure of. I think it's the animation just makes
Yeah,
me feel
it
really
creeps me out
uncomfortable.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tom Hanks as well.
And I do watch it every year, and I
Do
probably will
you?
still watch it this year.
I don't watch it.
Mm.
I think I went to a Christmas fair once, and they had it playing in it was a school Christmas fair. And they had it playing in the library for little kids to sit in while the parents were like wandering around, and I went into the library to see what's going on, and I was like,
no.
Walked out.
Brilliant.
Okay, what else?
A Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah, see, I thought about that, but to be honest, I know scenes from it, but I don't know if I've ever watched it all the way through.
Really?
I didn't really like the Muppets as a kid.
Oh, okay. So we grew up with the Muppets. Muppets was like Mum's favourite thing.
I think the first Muppets thing I saw was the Muppet movie that came out when I was at uni.
Yeah.
Am I a man? Or am I a Muppet?
Was it the Rainbow Connection?
So yeah, I
that would be up there for me.
Okay.
Like one of my top 3.
really,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah,
It's again, it's our family Christmas.
yeah,
That
yeah.
we watch every year.
I just
I do love
I
it.
saw it and it was in like the list. I don't know it that well enough to kind of, and this is all about me.
She is right.
You are wrong. Forget about it. Okay, any that aren't Christmassy. I have one that I watch every Christmas holiday. I introduced you to it last year. We watched some of it.
Oh,
Hello,
Hello
Dolly.
Dolly. Yeah.
I love Hello
Mm.
Dolly. To be honest, I'd watch it every week if I could.
Would
Bad
you class
time.
it as a Christmas song? Song.
It's not a Christmas film. It's not set at Christmas. It's not.
but
anything.
it's just.
I think. I don't know. I get to Christmas time and I want to watch loads of musicals. That's the sort of feeling I have this time of year. And for some reason, Hello Dolly, I don't know whether it's because she wears a gold dress and red and gold and Christmas, it just somehow correlates in my head that I need to watch it. But yeah, Hello Dolly is a massive Christmas film for me, even though it's not a Christmas film.
I'm glad you introduced me to that now.
Have you watched it all?
Yeah.
No.
It's good.
It
It's very good.
is good. You know, Sheridan Smith's done the stage show and it's on Sky. I've downloaded
Amazing.
it to
Nice.
see what it's like, see
That's
if she's
cool.
any good. But I can't imagine anyone being Dolly apart from Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I feel like so invested in it now.
Yeah.
That it's gonna be anyone else.
But I'm like that with Fiddler on the Roof. I couldn't,
yeah.
like, unless it's the film version with Topol as Tevye. You know, guys. I don't know if I'd be able to face someone else being the characters because I know the film so well.
That'll be interesting.
But yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too. Only other one that I've thought of is Shrek. Shrek is always on at Christmas.
It is.
Always.
Harry Potter's always on at Christmas.
Yeah, but I feel like Harry Potter
can do one.
No, I think like ones like that though, they do remind me of Christmas just because they're on all the time on TV. But I think I'm happy with our choices.
Sound of Music. That's always on this time of year. You always have like the interactive sort of ones.
Sing along.
Yeah, that. That's what I meant. But yeah. So you do have all those sort of ones, but I'm quite happy with our top 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, let us know if you haven't seen any of these. If you disagree with us, obviously I don't really care because I'm right or wrong. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
And if you haven't watched Hello Dolly, watch it. And watch it this time of year. For some reason, even though it's nothing to do with Christmas, it does give you the Christmas vibes.
Nice. And I will educate myself on Miracle
on 34th Street and White Christmas.
White Christmas as well.
Yes. And Gremlins.
Oh yeah, I can't forget that.
Gremlins.
I'm excited for the Gremlins.
Alright. Hit like if you enjoyed it and please subscribe to see more of the Rank Queen.